What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I am dyeing my hair again. In case you are new here, literally 2 months ago, I dyed my hair purple. I use Arctic Fox, so if you're interested in learning more about the company and why I decided to go with them, I have a very informational video about them listed up above, and I will also link it down below. Whew, I just ran up and down the stairs to grab this, and now I'm out of breath. But I took a combination of Girls Night and Purple Rain and dyed my hair purple. So this is the result of that. Here you can see my before, my after. It's been 2 months, so I just want to do a quick follow-up about how this wore in my hair and what I'm doing next to it. So in my last video, I mentioned that I used mostly Girls Night with just a little bit of Purple Rain, and it made my hair quite purple, and I really loved it. It was my first time ever like dyeing my hair myself, like a not natural color, and I was living for it. And I kind of had this plan, like if this purple works out well, then I want to go to the color that I'm doing in this video and then maybe go back to purple for the end of summer. So I did repurchase a bottle of Girls Night. So I got another one of these. I still have this, which is mostly full. And how the dye wore, I explained in my last video that I made a conditioner mixture, which is what the website suggests to do, so you can do touch-ups throughout the process while you're washing your hair. So I made a conditioner mixture with mostly Purple Rain because I wanted the vibrancy to still be there. And I would say in the 2 months, I used that conditioner mix 3 times. It did a really good job of like popping up the color if I noticed that it was starting to fade in certain spots. So I really love how that turned out and how that wore. The last 2 weeks, I really have been going to town on my poor hair, trying to wash it to get most of the purple out in anticipation for what I'm doing next to it. So I would say the color, it's clung on. I don't know how much you can tell with it up in the bun, but there's still like a light stain of the color in my hair. So this will last you, I would say, at least 2 months if you have decently blonde hair. So now I'm gonna haul for you what else I got. So I decided to go with Electric Paradise. I wanted to do like a softer, more pastel pink. So I was interested in their Frosé color, but my friend that also uses the brand suggested that I just dilute this color and go with that because it'll be more vibrant and it'll last longer because, again, Girls Night and Frosé are both very, very pastel, and they would probably come out in a few washes. That is what other people's experiences have been. I can't speak for myself personally, but yeah, I picked up 2 bottles of Electric Paradise in case I ever want to revisit the pink because I think I'm going to end up liking it. And they also had a sale on their diluter, and I don't have a ton of conditioner at home, so I was like, I might as well just get this since I'm here. It's part of a deal. This was $10 when I paid for it online. I paid $16 for the bigger bottles, and I believe, how much are the small ones? I think the small ones are $10. I could be wrong. If I am, I'll have it on the screen for you. So I don't think that it's overly expensive, but I am so excited to get this pink into my hair. And I'm gonna give you a better idea of what my hair looks like. It's been like 5 days since I washed it, so it's pretty greasy. I do use the IGK volumizing. I think it's like 30,000 feet volume, whatever their shampoo is. That's what I use. I double cleanse my hair, so I wash it twice. That just really helps to clean your hair, and it will last longer between washes, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today before I put the dye in. I'm gonna wash it twice, not put any conditioner in, not put any leave-in conditioner. Dye sticks best if you just have it shampooed and no product because you want it to really get into the hair. And product will cause barrier. So this is the state of my hair. I would say it's definitely more like a gray color. That's kind of what it faded to. It's not like a vibrant blonde like it once was. But you can also kind of see, like right here, there's still this chunk that's pretty purple, but it almost has like a pink hue to it because, like, I think Purple Rain is a little bit more red toned. So I think the pink will go on top of this fine. I think I waited long enough and washed enough of the dye out. So here is the before, and let's go dye our hair. Okay, so I am back in my bathroom. I look like I'm really washed out in my viewfinder. Hopefully I'm not. I am all situated here. I have my towel on. I have my hair sectioned off. We are ready to go. It is freshly clean. I washed it twice like I said. I let it air dry most of the way, and then like the little bit of dampness that was still left, I just smoothed over with a brush. So again, my hair was like smooth to work with. So as you can see, this under layer of my hair is pretty much my natural color. I don't think that this is really gonna stick to it a ton. I do have some bits of blonde mixed in here. So I'm still gonna apply it everywhere. And again, I'm gonna get it pretty close to my root. Again, I just don't think it's gonna show up a lot, but when I did my purple, it did show up on the brown. So considering that, I am going to get it pretty close to my roots, but again, I'm not going to be like hyper focused on it as if they were bleached all the way up to my scalp. So that's kind of my game plan going forward with this. I have actual dye brushes that I ordered off of Amazon because this is what I was using last time. It's broken, so I have some legit brushes. My mixture is all made. From what you saw in the video, it was like maybe 70% of the pink to the diluter. That's kind of like the part that I ended up mixing up. I just added a little and then added more as I went because while the first color was pretty, it looked way too light for my hair color. So I wanted to make sure the pink shows up, and I'm not doing this for nothing. Hopefully I added enough pink dye and it's not too diluted. So now the fun part starts. I was spoiled last time because I had my husband help me apply this to my head. So I didn't really have to worry about getting the back of my head. So this will be interesting and fun to do on my own. And I'm gonna have pink dye all over me because I'm an Aries and I can't do anything and not make it chaotic. One thing that I've picked up from watching hair dye videos is that you want to use more dye than what you think you need. You really want your hair to be like saturated and like very wet with it. So I'm also going to massage it to make sure that all the ends are really getting covered. And then I'm probably going to apply another layer and then move on to the next section. And once I get to the top of my head, I'll probably come back and show you the rest. Okay, so yeah, I finished my hair. I did the best I did. I kind of got pink hair dye everywhere, all over my ears, on my face, on parts of the counter. I didn't want it on parts of the counter, so hopefully that comes off. I'm gonna run downstairs, put a plastic bag over this, and let it sit for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It sounds like a long time, but last time when I dyed my hair with Girls Night and Purple Rain, the first dye through that I did, I let it sit for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and like it didn't really hold in my hair and I had to go back in and touch it up. So I'm gonna let it sit for a longer time and I will rinse it. I will show you guys what it looks like. This is such a mess. It's so much easier when you have someone help you. All right, I will check back in when my hair is done. This is supposed to, by the way, this is supposed to show up under UV lights, so we'll be testing that out as well. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, the lights are off. Let's see how much this lights up. The light that you're seeing is reflecting on my monitor, so I might turn that off, but I mean, is that looking like it's like a little bit of a neon glow, right? And just to say, this is a purple flashlight. I use it for scorpion hunting, so I guess it's hard to say. I mean, there it looks a little bit neon-y, right? Like there you can see it. Let me see if turning the monitor off will make a difference. Ooh, I can see it in the mirror. I don't know how well it's reading on camera, but in my mirror, in all this darkness, it definitely looks like it is glowing. So that is pretty neat. If for some reason this isn't reading well on camera, I'll insert the clip that I took on my iPhone because you can notice it more on there. But yeah, that's fun. All right, it is time for the reveal. Luna wasn't here for a split second. She's all excited over off camera, but I'm gonna do a slow turn so you can see what the back looks like. So yeah, this is how the color turned out. It is so pretty. It's definitely a little bit dimensional. Some spots are lighter than others, but I honestly like that because it does add depth and dimension to my hair. It did not stick at all to my natural hair color. As you can see. I didn't expect it to, but like I said, when I used the mix of Girls Night and Purple Rain, the Purple Rain color was sticking on top of my natural color. So just to be safe, I wanted to cover my bases. But now I know if I dye my hair this color again or touch it up, I don't really have to worry about getting all the way to the tip top of my roots. But I really like this color. You can also kind of see in here, there's like some baby pink sections. So I am super excited to see this fade in the next couple of washes. I always dye my hair more intense than what my intent is with the outcome because I know it will fade. So I like how bold it is. I was nervous for a second because when I got out of the shower, it was looking pretty red. But I love this magenta fierceness. So yeah, I am so excited. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what color you think I should dye my hair next. Probably gonna go back to purple before I actually touch up my roots, but maybe I'll change my mind or you guys will give me a suggestion that I'll want to try. But yes, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.